Time to go to Hughes Aircraft. And not leave Biggs behind this time. Another car ride without any conversation, huh, boys? It's like they know that it's my favorite thing. Woo! Love that texture not loading in, it's just the best. Official police business, get the fuck out of the way!
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
So our car tried to mate with that other car. Didn't go over very well. There was little to no penetration, but that's okay. Not all are winners.
Military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
The big hangar. Oh, he has a nice ass
What's his
car.
connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like...
Creeps like Earl. Is that a third light in the front of his car? That's interesting. This is a very neat car. What kind of car is this? What kind of car
How
is
are we
this?
gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Tucker Torpedo, huh? Interesting. That sure is neat.
Good day, miss.
Oh, that's a big plane.
Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the spruce scoop.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
Do you mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Damn.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Almost shit your pants? I think you're holding out on us, sir.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
What he's saying is he didn't almost. He went full Browntown on them pants.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
He's doing the same thing.
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Oh.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
The whole reason why we are here.
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside? Can't hurt.
I mean, you don't have to ask me twice.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
So the linseed oil company is to blame.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
Yeah, let's go see what he's hiding. Oh, went right to it.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
The body?
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
I bet he does. Oh damn. She got some titties. Do 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 do. Look at the little tiny door up there. Little itty bitty door. Anything to look at in here? There's an awful lot of space.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Interesting.
(76 degrees west).
Oh.
24 degrees, 15 minutes north. (76 degrees west).
Oh, no, we gotta keep going 76.
24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Let's see where this is exactly.
It's the Bahamas.
Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
It's the Bahumables. Out of the way, it's official business with the police. This airplane is just gigantic.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
Oh, that. Oh, damn.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Because they're going over the sea. Understandable. The understandablest.
He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
Cool. Time to return to Wilshire Station. Bye-bye.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
I love how Biggs stands up for me even though I'm a complete piece of shit. He's such a good partner. Fucking let's take this guy's car. Unknown address. Where did that come from?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way up to Hughes. He would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
It's a pretty neat vehicle. I'm totally okay with this. I kind of like it, to be honest.
Must be a tough break being separated from your kids, Phelps.
They're fine. They've got their mother and they've got each other.
What about you?
What about me?
What have you got?
A friend of mine is helping me through it.
A friend of mine. Are we referring to Biggs? Are we referring to Kelso? Or are we referring to Kidnapped? Wasn't she the German bitch? I can't remember. I
Now
never
that I
can
got you,
remember.
I may as well ask you.
Ask me what?
The Black Dahlia. Who was it that killed that poor girl?
No official charges have been pressed in the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise to the department.
These are the guys who sold you down the river.
Right? Why not say screw it and announce it all? I mean, jeez, who gives a shit anymore, am I right? Ooh, I don't wanna damage the paint job on this lovely car we borrowed. For official police business, of course. Anyway, we'll get back to this next time.